He does have one of my entry-level favourite supercars out there, which is the Porsche Cayman Gt4.
Sounds like a rap.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of 5-Star Cars. My name is Shane and hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and thank you very much for taking a few minutes out of your day to join us here on 5-Star Cars. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thanks very much for just tuning in. Hope you will smash the subscribe button and join us here, because we do podcasts. We are trying to get other car YouTubers on here to chat to, but we just discuss about what's going on with some of your favourite car YouTubers, just my own opinions. And we are planning to get a project car. It is in the works. We're very close to get monetized, and we will get there. So that is the plans of the channel so far. Who we are going to be covering today basically is Cars with Luke. We're going to be covering Doug demuro, Stradmans, Manny, and a new one is Cars with JB. So there are people we're going to be covering today, and we're just going to jump straight into it. We're starting off with Cars with Luke. Now, Cars with Luke, I do love covering this guy sometimes because he does have one of my entry-level favourite supercars out there, which is the Porsche Cayman Gt4. I love that car. I love it in white with the gold wheels. And he's after getting a new exhaust on the car. I can't remember the name of the exhaust, but for me, the Porsche Cayman Gt4 has always been one of those Porsches I've always wanted. The only other Porsches I'd take over that is obviously a Carrera GT or a Spider 918. But for that kind of money, it would definitely be one of my cars I'd love to buy. But the new exhaust in this does sound really well. It makes it sound like a really kind of more sporty or proper Porsche. It just sounds really, really nice. So here's a quick clip of his new exhaust on the Porsche Cayman Gt4. There you go, guys. What do you think? I really like it. It sounds really, really nice, and that car is so gorgeous. I know JM on Cars did a car review of the 718 Cayman and thinks it's better than the GT4. It was a good review, but I would always pick the GT4 hands down. It's such a gorgeous car, and just the power plant you're getting with it. You're getting so much car for your money. And it's a Porsche at the end of the day. But let me know in the comments below what you think of the exhaust, or would you ever get a GT4? Would it be on your list to get? Next on our list is Stradmans. He has released a video about the new render of his house. Obviously, it's not going to be a barn, but the new render it has come out. Obviously, he has to go code with the state of Utah. And the new render, I love it. I mean, it looks better than the barn that he had originally planned. It's way bigger. It just looks better. I love it kind of reminds me of my dream home, which I'll explain in a second what I would want. But it does look really, really well. I mean, he's got a 7 or 8 car garage there, maybe more. It's just so big. It's split in two. I mean, he goes, it's for himself and he could sell it on, but I think it's going to be unbelievable when it's finished. It's such an epic house. Definitely something I would love to have. And I can't wait for him to build it and see the amount of the cars he's going to have in there and the stuff he's going to do. And he's gotten a good piece of land to put it on as well. So if you have seen it, guys, let me know what you think of the house below in the comments. I personally love it. I just think it's a good step by Stradmans, and it's going to be really, really nice when it's finished. And he's going to be getting a hypercar as well to put in there. So it'll probably take maybe a year, a bit more, depending on what's going on to get it built. But he's definitely got the cash to build it. As for me, what would I do if I had a dream home? If this channel ever made it big, I'm dead serious. If this channel ever made it big and I had the money to do it, I've always wanted to buy a piece of land out in Nevada like, you know, a good 10 acres, if not more, and, you know, create, you know, just have an airstrip for racing cars, a garage, and then my house would basically be, this is going to sound nuts, but my house would basically be, the walls would be a castle with a moat with water, and coming off the back of it would be a pyramid, a glass pyramid, and each of the castles, each corner would be a bedroom. You'd have a floor then going up to an infinity pool overlooking the desert up the mountains, with connected on a walkway out of the pyramid on the middle floor going out onto that kind of like infinity pool. Yeah, in my head it looks amazing, but it'll probably never happen. But guys, if it ever does that I can do it, I will, trust me. So yeah, that would be my dream house. A bit mad, but and if I was to have the garage, yeah, the garage would be underground. Probably be like a 12 to 15 car garage, maybe bigger, and you'd have to drive a car into a podium that would twirl, come up into the middle of the house, and you drive it out of the pyramid, out your moat, over the water, and onto the airstrip to do your runs. That would be the house I would have. So yeah, a bit crazy, but if I ever win the lotto, keep an eye on this channel, you never know. Moving on, guys, next on this is Doug Demuro. He has reviewed the Porsche Carrera GT. One of the cars he said he would love to buy if he could get one, and I'm presuming he could easily get one, like if he sold his Ford GT. Very good review, you know, typical Doug on the quirks and features. You know, it's a very, very raw car, and as he said, it's, you know, from back then, I think it's 2005, the car that you're getting, it's jumped in price. I think they're going now for minimum 600,000 up to $1 million, depending on the spec you get and stuff like that. Would I buy one for that kind of money? I do really like the Porsche Carrera GT, but it's just for 600,000 I would probably get a Lamborghini or something else. It's just not a car for me. But it is it's a good looking car, don't get me wrong, but nothing I would buy. It was a good review. Would it be a good enough review to persuade me to buy it? No, but it does sound awesome. Like, it does sound like it does sound like a sick car. You know, I wouldn't say no to one for free, but that wouldn't happen. Would I put it into my inventory if I had the money? I just don't know. I honestly don't know if I would. Maybe, not too sure, but yeah, it's still a great review by Doug. I do like when he does these kind of special cars, and you know, it was very in depth and interesting. Moving next on our list, somebody we haven't covered before. If you haven't seen this guy, I strongly suggest you go over to his channel. He does some really nice picks on what he does, and this list that he's picked, cars with JB. 10 cheap exotic cars for under 35,000 sterling. He's in the UK. And this list, now, you know, Ideal Media do their list, and a few others do their list on supercars or cars that make you look rich and all that kind of stuff. And by far, this is definitely the best and most solid list I've ever seen somebody come out with for, you know, cars under £35,000. It would be the list I would have probably picked as well, except for the DB9. Again, guys, link in the description below if you want to see the list and the cars he's picked. For under 35,000, he has a 4C in there, the DB9, and then 4 Audi R8, F-Type Jaguar or. What else was there? There's a few others. I can't remember what the other ones were. Oh yeah, TVR was in there as well. So out of that list, guys, I mean, if you go over and see it, I'd love to know in the comments below, what car would you buy for even under $35,000, or even out of the list that he gave. The list that he gave, it's a tough one for me. Really, it would be between the Audi R8 and the Jaguar F-Type, or I probably would go with the Audi R8 with the F-Type, or very, very, very close. I just love Audi R8s ever since they came out. It is a goal for me. I think a big goal for me to aim towards this channel, to make it to get an Audi R8 and modify one. I already in my head have the kit picked out, the wrap, the wheels, everything. I have it all picked out. So if you want to help this channel get there, subscribe, guys, because in my head I have an unbelievably crazy modified R8 in my head to do. But yeah, it's a goal for this channel. Cars with JP, I'm going to cover him much more. I really love this list. I must check out more of his videos. And I again, another guy I would love to try and get on the channel for a podcast to chat with him about cars and stuff. I must give him an email and we'll see if he gets back, because I won't say who I was trying to get onto in the last person, but the last person said they would come on and have a chat, and I was Instagramming them, and then I've asked them twice when they want to meet up or when they want to do it. They've seen the messages, I've sent them 3 messages, they've seen it and they won't reply to me, so they've kind of like, obviously looks like they've shafted me, and I'm pretty annoyed, but look, it is what it is. I'm not going to be, I'll just have to move on and find somebody else. So we'll see if we can get this guy. And then last but not least on the list, guys, is Manny is speccing his McLaren Speedtail. He is in a bit of a dilemma when he's speccing it. He has to come up, make a decision with the roof scoop or not, and it's an extra $100,000 to add the roof scoop onto this beast. Or Jesus Christ, that is fucking insane. 100,000 just for that, like that's insane money, like, you know. But I want to know from you guys: would you put the roof scoop on this or leave it off? It's a very, very difficult one. With it off, it looks amazing. With it on, it still looks really good. It's so tough. I don't know. I don't like the wheels on the Speedtail. It's not for me. I'm not a big fan of wheels. The colour he picked, I don't like it. I'm just not into dark navy kind of colours. It's just not me. Again, this is just my own opinion. But Manny knows how to spec a car that will resell and make money. I would probably go white, like a pearl white, maybe it would be on my Speedtail, or a bright color like a blue. But yeah, he went with this dark navy Hermes edition blue, and yeah, I think I probably would add the roof scoop. I probably would add it, I'd say, for the 100,000 if it was me. But let me know in the comments below, would you add the roof scoop onto a Speedtail if you're speccing one? What colour would you go? I'd be interested to see what you guys would say. And do you like the wheels in it, or what do you think of the Speedtail in general, or you know, what way would you spec it? So yeah, interesting times ahead. So that's everything for today, guys. Will I have a video tomorrow? Maybe, I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and you'll check out my other videos, and you will subscribe and smash the like button and comment below, and we should chat to you in the next episode. So stay safe, peace out, and bye.